Welcome to Erin Lane Yoga. This sequence we're going to do, I'm inviting you into my personal practice. We're going to do 45 minutes of power flow Christian yoga. This will include time for prayer and meditation and Shavasana. So whenever you're ready, let's get started. All right, we're going to begin in mountain pose. So you're going to begin with your feet hip distance apart. Feet are rooted into the earth. And your palms are going to be facing forward with your fingers sparked a bit. Close your eyes and begin to come into your breath. So we're going to take deep inhales and exhales through the nose. Inhale and exhale. And as you're inhaling and exhaling, you're going to slowly shift your weight from your toes to your heels. Move with your breath. Take just a moment and set your intention. What do we need from our practice today? What have we been asking God for? Is it peace, love, patience, acceptance, healing? Do you have a need in your life? Narrow that down to one word and hold that word in your mind's eye. On your next exhale, come to stillness. Deep inhale and exhale. On your next inhale, slight bend to the knees. We're going to inhale, sweep the arms up, make our palms kiss at temple, and exhale down and do that again, bending the knees. Make this a nice fluid motion. Inhale up, palms kiss, exhale down, inhale up. Maybe this time a little mini back bend, gently warming up the spine. Exhale down, inhale up. Little back bend, exhale down. Good. This time we're going to inhale up, make the palms clasp, cross the thumbs, and inhale up and out of the center into exhale out to the right. As you're exhaling, let the right hand fall. Make the back of your hand rest on the small of your back. Keeping that heart open, rotating upward, looking to the inside of your left arm. And breathe. And exhale, release that hand. Inhale back up. Lots of space in between the vertebrae. Inhale up, 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 and exhale out to the left. Let that left hand come down. Place the back of the hand on the small of the back. Nice reach out of the center, keeping that heart rotated up, breathing. Inhales and exhales through the nose. Exhale and inhale all the way back up. This time we're going to exhale, bringing the palms down to heart center, hinging at the waist and coming to our first forward fold. Grab the elbows here and hang like a rag doll. Just be still for a moment first. Inhale, drop the hands. Lift up just a little bit. Stay low, but make your spine nice and flat. Exhale, fold. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Plant the hands at the top of the mat and step back into your first downward facing dog. Everything's still a little stiff, so we're going to gently warm up the legs, pedaling the feet. Maybe you want to wag your tail a little bit, get some stretch into the T-bands and into your hips. And when you're ready, push really good into that stretch. Find some stillness. Inhale, exhale, reach. Inhale, look between the hands, step to the top of the mat, back into your fold. This time grab your elbows and give a little sway. And exhale, release the elbows. Inhale, come halfway up, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway up, flat back. Exhale, fold. Plant the hands at the top of the mat. Step back to downward facing dog. Pedal the feet. We're going to do what's called some sun salutations. So we're going to inhale, come up onto the toes, rock forward to plank pose. Make sure the wrists are underneath the shoulders. We're going to chaturanga, which means coming halfway down, staying up on our hands. We're going to lift the butt a little bit, bringing the elbows in, and then inhale into upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Look between the hands. Step or hop to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, circle the arms up. Come all the way up to temple. Exhale, bringing the palms to heart center and fold. Plant the hands at the top of the mat. Step back to downward facing dog. Inhale up onto the toes. Rock forward to plank pose. Exhale, chaturanga, halfway down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Look between the hands. Step or hop to the top of the mat. Inhale, come halfway up, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, roll everything up one vertebrae at a time, keeping the chin tucked in this time. Come all the way up, circle the arms up, clasp at temple, bring it down to heart center and fold. Plant the hands, step back to downward facing dog. Inhale, rock up onto the toes. Come forward to plank pose. Chaturanga, halfway down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Make sure the thighs hover, good stretch. And make the toes kiss, bring the knees out wide. Exhale into your first child's pose. If you want to stretch in the triceps here, make the palms kiss, walk the elbows up, and rest the thumbs on the nape of the neck. On your next exhale, place your hands back flat, look between the hands, and push back to downward facing dog. Plant the left foot, inhale the right foot up into three-legged dog. Bend the knee, open the hip. Inhale up, exhale knee to chest. Come up onto the toes and round the back here. Inhale up, exhale knee to chest. Inhale up, exhale knee to chest. Inhale up, exhale knee to chest. Inhale up, exhale, plant that foot at the top of the mat, pivot your back heel down, rise up to warrior one. Look up at the hands, spark the fingers out wide. See how low you can get. We want to try and get a right angle into this front leg. Take an inhale, back a little more, exhale, out to warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. And exhale, side angle, stretch. Gazing up to the inside of your left arm. Exhale, rotating back to warrior two. You are fierce, you are strong, you can do it. Feel the fire in that leg. And exhale, cartwheel the hands forward and step back to downward facing dog. Good. Pedal the feet. Wag the tail. Plant the right foot. Inhale the left foot up. Bend the knee. Open the hip. Inhale up. Exhale, knee to chest. 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 One more time. Inhale up. Exhale, bring it through. Plant that left foot at the top of the mat. Pivot your back heel down. Rise up to warrior one. A little bit of a back bend. Deep inhale. And exhale out to warrior two. Inhale, bring the left arm up. Right hand slides down. Reverse warrior. And exhale, side angle. Resting our elbow here. If you want to challenge yourself a little bit more, you can bring that hand down to the inside of your foot. And exhale back to warrior two. A little more burn. And inhale, exhale, cartwheel the hands forward. Step back to downward facing dog. Good job. Inhale up onto the toes, rock forward to plank pose. Chaturanga, come halfway down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good, again, inhale up onto the toes, rock forward to plank pose. Chaturanga, halfway down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, child's pose. Take a few breaths, let the heart rate come down a little. Maybe shift from side to side, get a little more space in the hips. Take a second and revisit your intention. When you're ready, take a deep inhale. Look between the hands and exhale, push back to downward facing dog. Get a little bit better stretch this time. Inhale up onto the toes, rock forward to plank pose. Chaturanga, halfway down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Look between the hands and step or try and hop up to the top of the mat. Stay low into your forward fold. This time I want you to take your peace sign fingers and wrap them around your big toes. We're going to box out the elbows and make this an active fold. We're going to pull ourselves down. Get a little bit deeper stretch into those hamstrings. And while we're here, let's shift our weight into our left foot, looking forward. Charge up your left leg. And as you exhale, you're going to lift your right foot and toe out to the side. Challenge your balance here. And set it down. And the right side, charge up the leg, find your balance, looking forward. Deep inhale and exhale out to the other side. And bring it down. Good. We're going to waterfall, come halfway up on an inhale, flat back, exhale, fold. Inhale halfway up, flat back, fold. Now this time, I'm going to turn so you can see me. We're going to inhale the arms up into chair pose. Make sure that your feet are planted directly underneath the hips. If you don't know how far apart your hips are, it's about 2 fists. Spread the toes out nice and even. Rock back onto the balls of the feet so the toes should come up off the mat. Inhale the arms up by the ears, spark the fingers, look up. And breathe. Take an inhale, exhale, bring the palms to heart center. Take a twist, put your left elbow onto your right knee and look up over your right shoulder. And inhale, Exhale, come back forward. Inhale the arms up. And exhale, take a twist to the other side. Look up over the shoulder. I know you're feeling it. I'm feeling it too. Hang in there. You got this. And take one more inhale. And exhale, unwind the gaze first. Straighten the knees, drop the head, and relax into your fold. I'm going to turn back this way. And inhale, halfway up, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Now this time, as we inhale up, we're going to, in one fluid motion, bring our hands to heart center while we bring our left foot either to our ankle, our shin, or the inside of our thigh, coming straight up into our tree pose. So shift your weight into your right foot. Take a moment and prepare. Inhale and exhale, coming straight up into your tree pose. Find a spot on the wall and focus. If you feel comfortable here and you want to try, you can send your hands up. You can open your tree out. If you really want to challenge, you can try and close your eyes. And when you're ready, palms back together, back down to heart center. Deep breath, inhale, and as we exhale, we're going to send our foot straight out behind us and bring the palms flat, right in front. Make sure that your hands are underneath your shoulders. You're going to drop your head and straighten this leg out as much as you can behind you, coming straight into standing needle. Hold. Deep breaths. And as you exhale, let the left leg come down, up onto the toes. Walk the hands up a little bit, push back to downward facing dog. Good. Inhale up onto the toes, walk forward to plank pose. Chaturanga, come halfway down, hold. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Look between the hands, step or hop to the top of the mat. And one fluid motion, moving into our left foot this time. Charge up that left leg. We're going to take an inhale, and as we exhale, bringing the palm straight to heart center and placing our foot to the inside of our ankle, shin, or thigh. Find a spot on the wall and breathe. Do whatever you did on this side that you did on the other one. If you want to grow it up, open it out. And exhale down. And take an inhale here. Exhale, bringing the hands down on the mat. Sending that leg out straight behind you into standing needle. Now make sure your front knee is bent as much as you need to keep your palms flat on the mat. Tuck the chin and lift as far as you can. Hold. And on your next exhale, slowly lower your right foot back, come up onto the toes, and push back to downward facing dog. Good job. Plant the left foot, inhale the right foot up, exhale, knee to chest. Inhale up, exhale, knee to chest. Inhale up, exhale, knee to chest. Inhale up, exhale, plant that foot to the outside of your right hand. Bring your left knee down, untuck the toes. We're coming into lizard pose. So you can sink your hips forward. Should feel a nice stretch on the front of this thigh and on the inside of this hip. Stay here if this is enough of a stretch for you. If you want a little bit more, you can roll to the outside of your right foot. If you want a little bit more, you can come down onto your forearms. Relax the neck and head, and breathe. If your foot is up, on your next exhale, roll it back. Come back onto the hands. Inhale, bring the knee back up. Send the leg back up into three-legged dog. And exhale, we're going to take it to the outside of the left hand this time. Pivot the left heel down. Send your left hand up into fallen triangle. Hold. Breathe. Think light as a feather. And exhale, bring that hand down. Inhale, back up into three-legged dog. And exhale, back to downward facing dog. Pedal the feet. Plant the right foot. Inhale the left foot up. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale up. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale up. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale up. Exhale, plant it to the outside of the left hand. Bring the right knee down, untuck the toes into lizard pose. Do whatever you did on that side, do it on this side. So roll the foot if you did. Come down on the forearms. Drop the head. And if your foot is rolled out, on your next exhale, roll it back flat. Come back up onto your hands. Untuck the toe, lift. And on your next inhale, back up to three-legged dog. Exhale, bring your knee to chest and pivot your right heel down. Set your left foot to the outside of your right hand. Send your right hand up. Fallen triangle and breathe. Try not to sink this into your hips. Keep the hips high. One more inhale. And exhale, bring the hand down. Push back to downward facing dog. Make the big toes kiss. Bring the knees out wide. And push back to child's pose. Good job. For your next exhale, look between the hands. Push back to downward facing dog. Plant the left foot, inhale the right foot up. And this time we're going to do my favorite pose. We're going to come into pigeon pose. So you're going to exhale and bring your knee to your chest. And you're going to move your right knee to your right elbow and your right ankle to your left wrist. And you're going to have a seat. Walk the foot back a little bit. For many of you, this will be more than enough of a stretch. And that's okay, you can stay here. If you want to work into this stretch, walk the hands back. You can work it into your back, or you can fold forward onto your forearms. You can lay down, whatever feels good. Breathe very deeply into this pose. It is okay if you experience some emotional release, some tears may come, that's okay. If you want to get a little bit of a stretch into your left quad here, you can center your right hand at the middle of the body and reach for your left foot. The top of the left foot, you can come up this way to get into the bicep, this way to do more of a heart opener and open the front of the shoulder. Look forward. Deep breaths. without a slingshot. If your foot is in your hand, gently release it. If you're laying flat, on your next exhale, come back up onto your hands. Turn the back toe under, lift the knee. Very carefully, don't go too quickly. We're going to prepare. We're going to let our core lift the leg. We're not going to lift the leg with the hip. So take an inhale, prepare. As you exhale, flex the glutes, use the core, and lift that leg, and then uncross it. Pushing back to downward dog. Plant the right foot, inhale the left leg up, and exhale, knee to chest. This time, left knee to left elbow, left ankle to right wrist. Bring the knee down, untuck the toe, walk the leg back, and have a seat. Into your pigeon pose. Try and do whatever you did on one side on the other. It's normal if they're not completely even on both sides. One you may have more flexibility than the other. And again, if you want to stretch your right quad, reach your right hand back, either the top of the toe or the inside of the foot. And without a slingshot, when you're ready, release the foot. If you're laying down, on your exhale, come back up onto your hands. Tuck the back toe under, lift the knee, and charging up the core, squeeze the glutes, pushing into the arms, pushing away from the mat. We're going to lift the body up first, and then send it back and uncross it. Pedal the feet here. And one more flow. We're going to inhale up onto the toes, rock forward to plank pose. Chaturanga, halfway down and hold. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, child's pose. This time, maybe hold the hands at the small of the back, relaxing the shoulders. On your next exhale, come on up to a pose we call tabletop. So your wrists are going to be directly underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the wrists. We're going to inhale the right leg up, and we're going to draw little tiny circles, pointing our foot. So with our big toe, we're drawing little circles on a chalkboard back there. Breathing, and stop. Go the other way. Now, hold it, flex the foot, bend the knee, and we're going to kick up. Keep going. You can do it. And hold up, squeeze, 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 and exhale, bring the knee down. Come on to the right knee, shift over, and inhale, left leg comes up, point the toe, draw little circles. Stop and hold, go the other way. Stop, flex the foot, bend the knee, and lift.
Keep going, keep kicking. Squeeze and hold. You can do it. Keep holding and release. Now walk the knees up. Let's have a seat on our bums. We're going to come into high boat. So you're going to rock up onto your tailbone so your feet are lifted. Palms are going to face up. This is high boat. We're going to inhale in high boat. We're going to exhale into low boat. Shoulders stay off the mat. Legs stay off the mat. Inhale high. Exhale low. Inhale high. Exhale low. Inhale high. Exhale low. Inhale high. Exhale low. One more. Inhale high and hold. Cross the ankles. Rock up onto the hands. Pop back to plank pose. You should feel this in this deep core muscles. Breathe. Inhale here. Exhale. Bring the knees down. Walk it through. Back onto your bum into your high boat. This time, open the knees. Point the fingers across the hands. Make a little gun. You're going to inhale here. Exhale. Bring it out. Inhale between the feet. Back out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Hold. Hold, hold, hold. And exhale. Cross the ankles and hug the knees into the body. Take a rest. Plant the feet on the mat. Scoot your bum up nice and close. Roll down one vertebrae at a time onto the back. Place the palms flat. And we're going to inhale and roll the spine, the pelvic bone, up one vertebrae at a time, rolling up into bridge pose. So take a deep inhale here. And as we exhale, rolling up into bridge. Make sure your jaw is relaxed, your face is relaxed, your neck is relaxed. There's no tension in the upper body. If you want to take it a step further, you can interlace the fingers, maybe rock up onto the shoulders, getting a little bit more of a heart opener. Without a slingshot, exhale, release the hands, and roll down one vertebrae at a time. Bring the feet straight up in the air, hands straight up in the air, going into sleeping tiger. Ankles are nice and loose, wrists are nice and loose. Close the eyes, relax the shoulders down. Breathe. Let all the blood drain out of our extremities, giving our heart a rest. Bringing the heart rate down. On your next exhale, reach for the outsides of your feet. Bring your knees out wide, coming into happy baby. You can give a gentle sway from side to side. Take an inhale here and exhale. Relax the feet down and roll onto your right side fetal position. Take a couple breaths here. And when you're ready, make your way up to an easy seated position. We're going to do a few minutes of seated meditation and prayer time. So I always like to say, palms face up if we're asking God for something, because you can't get something with a closed fist. to receive something, you have to open your hands and grab it. Palms down. If you're wanting to ground or root yourself in God right now, if you're feeling a little wavered and you need a little more balance and centered. So pick whichever way you want your palms to be. Close the eyes, deepen the breath. Remember that intention and just hold it in your mind's eye for a few breaths. And then when your mind begins to wander, begin your prayer. Ask God to see your heart, to see your intention. And then you're always welcome to stay in a seated meditation. But I prefer that you finish every practice in a Shavasana, which you're going to let your feet come out as wide as your mat. Let them flop open. Palms are going to face up. So now we've asked God for something, and now we're going to quiet ourselves, quiet our body, quiet our minds, and listen. And just be open to receive a word from Him. You can lay here as long as you like. At least 3 minutes, ideally 10 to 15 minutes.
And gently bring your awareness back into the room. Deepening your inhales and exhales. Begin wiggling the fingers and the toes, wiggling the wrists and the ankles. Inhale, stretch up over the head. Nice big stretch. And exhale, make your way to your right side. Couple of breaths here. And then slowly, when you're ready, make your way back to your seated position. With a gentle bow of the head, palms come to heart center. We do at my church, God's House, Orlando, we do a God's House blessing. And I like to end my practice with that blessing. May the Lord bless you and keep you. May he make his face to shine upon you. May he lift up his countenance upon you and bring you peace. For you are blessed in the city and you are blessed in the field. You are blessed when you come and when you go. And if the Lord is on your side, who should you fear? Because who is like our Lord? Absolutely nobody. And namaste. Thank you for joining me. Go in blessing and be a blessing to others.